Attend the lords of France and Burgundy, Gloucester. Meantime, we shall express our darker purpose. Give me the map there. Know that we have divided in three our kingdom, and 'tis our fast intent to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths, while we unburdened crawl toward death. Our son of Cornwall, and you, our no less loving son of Albany, we have this hour a constant will to publish our daughter's several dowers, that future strife may be prevented now. The princes, France and Burgundy, great rivals in our youngest daughter's love, long in our court have made their amorous sojourn, and here are to be answered. Tell me, my daughters, since now we will divest us both of rule, interest of territory, cares of state, which of you, shall we say, doth love us most, that we our largest bounty may extend, where nature doth with merit challenge? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Let it be so. Thy truth then be thy dower. For by the sacred radiance of the sun, the mysteries of Hecate and the night, by all the operation of the orbs from whom we do exist and cease to be, here I disclaim all my paternal care, propinquity, and property of blood, and as a stranger to my heart and me, hold thee from this forever. The barbarous Scythian, or he that makes his generation messes to gorge his appetite, shall to my bosom be as well neighboured, pitied, and relieved as thou, my sometime daughter. Peace, Kent! Come not between the dragon and his wrath. I loved her most, and thought to set my rest on her kind nursery. Hence, and avoid my sight. So be my grave my peace, as here I give her father's heart from her. Call France. Who stirs? Call Burgundy. Cornwall and Albany. With my two daughters' dowers, digest the third. Let pride, which she calls plainness, marry her. I do invest you jointly with my power, preeminence, and all the large effects that troop with majesty. Ourself, by monthly course, with reservation of 100 nights by you to be sustained, shall our abode make with you by due turns. Only we shall retain the name and all the addition to a king. The sway, revenue, execution of the rest, beloved sons, be yours, which, to confirm, this coronet part between you. Hear me, recreant on thine allegiance. Hear me, that thou hast sought to make us break our vows, which we durst never yet, and with strained pride to come betwixt our sentence and our power, which nor our nature nor our place can bear. Our potency made good. Take thy reward. 5 days we do allot thee for provision to shield thee from disasters of the world. And on the 6th, to turn thy hated back upon our kingdom. If on the 10th day following, thy banished trunk be found in our dominions, the moment is thy death. Away! By Jupiter, this shall not be revoked. Blasted kite, thou liest. My train are men of choice and rarest parts that all particulars of duty know, and in the most exact regard support the worships of their name. Oh, most small fault! How ugly didst thou in Cordelia show, which like an engine wrenched my frame of nature from the fixed place, drew from my heart all love, and added to the gall. Oh, Lear, Lear, Lear! Beat at this gate that let thy folly in and thy dear judgment out. Go, go, my people. Here, nature, here, dear goddess, here. Suspend thy purpose if thou didst intend to make this creature fruitful. Into her womb convey sterility. Dry up in her the organs of increase, and from her derogate body never spring a babe to honor her. If she must teem, create her child of spleen, that it may live and be a thwart disnatured torment to her. Let it stamp wrinkles in her brow of youth, with cadent tears fret channels in her cheeks. Turn all her mother's pains and benefits to laughter and contempt, that she may feel how sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a thankless child. Away, away. Life and death! I'm ashamed that thou hast power to shake my manhood thus, that these hot tears, which break from me perforce, should make thee worth them. Blasts and fogs upon thee! The untented woundings of a father's curse pierce every sense about thee. Old fond eyes, beweep this cause again. I'll pluck ye out and cast you with the waters that you loose to temper clay. Yeah, it's come to this. Let it be so. I have another daughter who I'm sure is kind and comfortable. When she shall hear this of thee with her nails, she'll flay thy wolfish visage. Thou shalt find that I'll resume the shape which thou dost think I have cast off forever. The king would speak with Cornwall. The dear father would with his daughter speak commands, tends service. Are they informed of this? My breath and blood. Fiery. The fiery Duke. Tell the hot Duke that... No, not yet. Maybe he is not well. Infirmity doth still neglect all office whereto our health is bound. We are not ourselves when nature, being oppressed, commands the mind to suffer with the body. I'll forbear, and am fallen out with my more headier will to take the indisposed and sickly fit for the sound man. Death on my state! Wherefore should he sit here? This act persuades me that this remotion of the Duke and her is practice only. Give me my servant forth. Go tell the Duke and his wife I'd speak with them now. Presently bid them come forth and hear me. Or at their chamber door I'll beat the drum till it cry sleep to death. Oh me, my heart, my rising heart, but down. No, Regan, thou shalt never have my curse. Thy tender-hefted nature shall not give thee o'er to harshness. Her eyes are fierce, but thine do comfort and not burn. 'Tis not in thee to grudge my pleasures, to cut off my train, to bandy hasty words, to scant my sizes, and in conclusion to oppose the bolt against my coming in. Thou better know'st the offices of nature, bond of childhood, effects of courtesy, dues of gratitude. Thy half of the kingdom hast thou not forgot, wherein I thee endowed. Return to her, and 50 men dismissed. No, rather I endure all roofs, and choose to wage against the enmity of the air. To be a comrade with a wolf and owl, necessity's sharp pinch. Return with her. Why, the hot-blooded France that dowerless took our youngest born, I could as well be brought to knee his throne, and squire-like pension beg to keep base life afoot. Return with her. Persuade me rather to be slave and sumpter to this detested groom. I prithee, daughter, do not make me mad. I will not trouble thee. My child, farewell. We'll no more meet, no more see one another. But yet thou art my flesh, my blood, my daughter. Or rather, a disease that's in my flesh, which I must needs call mine. Thou art a boil, a plague sore, or embossed carbuncle in my corrupted blood. But I'll not chide thee. Let shame come when it will, I do not call it. I do not bid the thunder-bearers shoot, nor tell tales of thee to high judging Jove. Mend when thou canst. Be better at thy leisure. I can be patient. I can stay with Regan. I and my 100 knights. Oh, reason not the need. Our basest beggars are in the poorest things superfluous. Allow not nature more than nature needs. Man's life is cheap as beasts. Thou art a lady. If only to go warm were gorgeous, why, nature needs not what thou gorgeous wear'st, which scarcely keeps thee warm. But for true need, you heavens, give me that patience. Patience I need. You see me here, you gods. A poor old man is full of grief, his age wretched in both. If it be you that stirs these daughters' hearts against their father, fool me not so much to bear it tamely. Touch me with noble anger. Let not women's weapons, water drops, stain my man's cheeks. No. You unnatural hags, I will have such revenges on you both that all the world shall. I will do such things. What they are, yet I know not, but they shall be the terrors of the earth. You think I'll weep? No, I'll not weep. I have full cause of weeping, but this heart shall break into 100,000 flaws or ere I'll weep. Oh, fool, I shall go mad. Blow winds and crack black your cheeks. Rage! Blow! You cataracts and hurricanes, spout till you have drenched our steeples, drowned the cocks. You sulphurous and thought-executing fires, vaunt couriers to oak-cleaving thunderbolts, singe my white head, and thou, all-shaking thunder, strike flat the thick rotundity of the world, crack nature's molds, all Germans spill at once that make ingrateful man. Rumble thy bellyful, spit, fire, spout, rain, nor rain, wind, thunder, fire, my daughters. I tax not you, you elements, with unkindness. I never gave you kingdom, called you children. You owe me no subscription. Then let fall your horrible pleasure. Here I stand, your slave, a poor, infirm, weak, and despised old man. But yet I call you servile ministers that will with two pernicious daughters join your high engendered battles against a head so old and white as this. Oh, 'tis foul. Thou think'st 'tis much, that this contentious storm invades us to the skin. So 'tis to thee. But where the greater malady is fixed, the lesser is scarce felt. Thou'st shun a bear, but if thy flight lay toward the roaring sea, thou'st meet the bear in the mouth. When the mind's free, the body's delicate. This tempest in my mind doth from my senses take all feeling else, save what beats there. Filial ingratitude! Is it not as this mouth should tear this hand for lifting food to it? But I will punish home. No, I will weep no more. In such a night to shut me out. Pour on, I will endure. In such a night as this. Oh, Regan, Goneril, your old kind father whose frank heart gave all. Oh, that way madness lies. Let me shun that. No more of that. Prithee, go in thyself, seek thine own ease. This tempest will not give me leave to ponder on things would hurt me more. But I'll go in. In, boy, go first, you houseless poverty. Nay, get thee in. I'll pray, then I'll sleep. Poor naked wretches, wheresoe'er you are, that bide the pelting of this pitiless storm, how shall your houseless heads and unfed sides, your looped and windowed raggedness defend you from seasons such as these? Oh, I've ta'en too little care of this. Take physic, pomp. Expose thyself to feel what wretches feel, that thou mayst shake the superflux to them, and show the heavens more just. Thou wert better in a grave than to answer with thy uncovered body this extremity of the skies. Is man no more than this? Consider him well. Thou owest the worm no silk, the beast no hide, the sheep no wool, the cat no perfume. Here's three of us are sophisticated. Thou art the thing itself. Unaccommodated man is no more but such a poor, bare, forked animal as thou art. Off, off, you lendings! Come, unbutton here! Aye, every inch a king. When I do stare, see how the subject quakes. I pardon that man's life. What was thy cause? Adultery? Thou shalt not die. Die for adultery? No. The wren goes to it, and the small gilded fly does lecher in my sight. Let copulation thrive. For Gloucester's bastard son was kinder to his father than my daughters. Got 'tween the lawful sheets. To it, a luxury pell-mell, for I lack soldiers. Behold, yond simpering dame, whose face between her forks presageth snow, that minces virtue and does shake the head to hear of pleasure's name. The fitchew, nor the soiled horse goes to it with a more riotous appetite. Down from the waist, they are centaurs, though women all above. But to the girdle do the gods inherit. Beneath is all the fiends. There's hell, there's darkness, there's the sulphurous pit, burning, scalding, stench, consumption, fie, fie, fie! Give me an ounce of civet, good apothecary, sweeten my imagination. There's money for thee. What? Art mad? A man may see how this world goes with no eyes. Look with thine ears. See how yon justice rails upon yon simple thief. Hark in thine ear. Change places and handy-dandy. Which is the justice and which is the thief? Thou hast seen a farmer's dog bark at a beggar, and the creature run from the cur? There thou mightst behold the great image of authority. The dogs obeyed in office. Thou rascal beetle, hold thy bloody hand. Why dost thou whips that whore? Strip thine own back. Thou hotly lust to use her in that same kind for which thou lashed her. The usurer hangs the cozener. Through tattered clothes, great vices do appear. Robes and furred gowns hide all. Plate sin with gold, and the strong lance of justice, hurtless, breaks. Arm it in rags, a pygmy's straw does pierce it. None does offend, none, I say none. I'll able 'em. Take that of me, my friend, who have the power to seal the accuser's lips. Get thee glass eyes, and like a scurvy politician, seem to see the things thou dost not. Now. Pull off my boots. Harder. So, if thou wilt weep my fortunes, take my eyes. I know thee well enough. Thy name is Gloucester. Thou must be patient. We
came crying hither. Thou know'st, the first time that we smell the air, we wail and cry. I'll preach to thee. Mark. When we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools. This a good block. It were a delicate stratagem to shoe a troop of horse with felt. I'll put in proof. And when I've stolen upon these sons-in-law, then kill, 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 kill! You do me wrong to take me out of the grave. Thou art a soul in bliss. But I am bound upon a wheel of fire that mine own tears do scald like molten lead. Where have I been? Where am I? Fair daylight. I'm mightily abused. I should e'en die with pity to see another thus. I know not what to say. I will not swear these are my hands. Let's see. I feel this pinprick. Would I were assured of my condition. Pray, do not mock me. I am a very foolish, fond old man, 80 and upwards, not an hour more nor less. And to deal plainly, I fear I am not in my perfect mind. Methinks I should know you, know this man. Yet I am doubtful, for I am mainly ignorant what place this is. All the skill I have remembers not these garments, nor I know not where I did lodge last night. Do not laugh at me, for as I am a man, I think this lady to be my child. Cordelia, be your tears wet? Faith, yes. I pray, weep not. If you have poison for me, I will drink it. I know you do not love me, for your sisters have, as I remember, done me wrong. You have some cause. They have not. You must bear with me. Pray you now. Forget and forgive. I am old and foolish. No, 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 no. Come. Let's away to prison. We two alone will sing like birds in the cage. When thou dost ask me blessing, I'll kneel down and ask of thee forgiveness. And so we'll live and pray and sing and tell old tales and laugh at gilded butterflies. And hear poor rogues talk of court news. And we'll talk with them too. Who loses and who wins, who's in, who's out, and take upon us the mystery of things, as if we were God's spies. And we'll wear out in a walled prison packs and sects of great ones that ebb and flow by the moon, Upon such sacrifices, my Cordelia, the gods themselves throw incense. Have I caught thee? He that parts us shall bring a brand from heaven and fire us hence like foxes. Wipe thine eyes. The good years shall devour them. Flesh and fell ere they shall make us weep. We'll see him starved first. Come. Oh! 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 You are men of stones. Had I your tongues and eyes, I'd use them so that heaven's vault should crack. She's gone forever. I know when one is dead and when one lives, she's dead as earth. Lend me a looking glass. If that her breath will mist or stain the stone, why then she lives. This feather stirs. She lives. If it be so, it is a chance which does redeem all sorrows that ever I have felt. A plague upon you, murderers, traitors, all. I might have saved her. Now she's gone forever. Cordelia. Cordelia. Stay a little. Huh? What is't thou sayest? Her voice was ever soft, gentle, and low, an excellent thing in woman. And my poor fool is hanged. No, no, no life. Why should a dog, a horse, a rat have life, and thou no breath at all? Thou'lt come no more. Never, 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 never. Pray you unto this button. Thank you, sir. Do you see this? Look on her. Look, her lips. Look there.